I'm doing a giveaway. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can enter to win. What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, and today we're going to be taking a look at my first game of Storybook Brawl in a 6-player lobby. We'll take a look at that in a moment with live commentary, actually. But first, I want to set the scene. So yesterday, I participated in the community gaming tournament, and this was round 1. 2 of the players did not show up to round 1. So that just made it a 6-player lobby for this tournament purposes. And I had never played in this before. I didn't really know what to expect. I figured it's probably going to be a little bit faster in the same way that Storybook Brawl Duels is a lot faster than an 8-player lobby, and Storybook Brawl 99 winds up being a lot longer. So I do make a definite effort to play for tempo in this game, but the other reason that I play for tempo is the structure of how this tournament is set up. So how this tournament works is you are grouped into lobbies, and that is your lobby for that portion of the tournament. You play 2 games against that exact same lobby, and then you only look at your finishes against the other players in that lobby to advance, and the top half of the lobby moves forward. Now, because we were a 6-person lobby, it did mean that 4 of us were going to move forward, so pretty reasonable odds for me to do so, but I still think that this is a very interesting look at a game where, first off, it's a 6-player lobby. Secondly, I am purely playing for tempo because of the structure of the event. After these rounds, which actually we only wind up playing 1 game, the 5th and 6th place players wind up bailing out, but us 4 will play up against some combination of the other top 4 players from the other lobbies. That'll move on to the top 32, and then tomorrow we'll look at games from that portion of the event. So the top 32, we're going to be in a lobby of 8. We play 2 games against each other, and then the top 4 players from those 8 players will move on to the top 16, and we'll do a similar thing. So hopefully that explains why this game's going to play out a little bit differently, but definitely still a fun and interesting game. I think just how it all plays out, and hopefully you guys enjoy. I think I'm going to start out with Gwen. Tempo is really important in these lobbies, and this is going to be weird. We're playing a 6-player lobby, which I've never done before, and we only have to make it into the top 4. That means only 2 players are going to get eliminated. Regardless, I think that Gwen is a pretty reasonable way to start off. Question is, do we just want to rip Gwen off the start here? And I think that I do. I think that I'm going to go for Kitty Cup Purse, try to win this 50-50. Next turn, I'll Forbidden Fruit so that I can pick up... Well, I might actually No, I'll either be able to pick up 2 or 3 things, depending on whether or not I slay. Definitely a weird start to a weird game. We are not going to be getting the slay, though, to kick things off, which is a little bit unfortunate, but now we get to pick up a Mad Mim. That's 1. That's going to allow us to slay, and then we are probably going to take damage. This is a horrible way to start things off here, but I think that I will still... I guess, do we go Mad Mim, or do we just go Baby Dragon at that point? Kind of like the idea of building towards a treasure, but let's go Baby Dragon. Let's just try to play something a little bit stronger. Now we're 75% chance to slay here with it's a 1 in 4 that the cat gets attacked. Okay, nice. So we do lose the combat because they were playing double Sure Shot, but on 2.2 we're going to have 6 gold. So we will get a nice little power spike here. If we Shrink Ray... Oh, we can just Shrink Ray and buy all 4 things, right? That's how this works. Okay, great. Okay, so this is pretty strong. Down to 32 health. Definitely an interesting way to start all of this off. However, I think we win our combat this turn. I feel pretty decent about that. And we will have 7 or 8 gold, or 7 or 9 gold rather, next turn if we want to sell off the golden chicken. We could have 10 gold if we also want to sell off like a tiny or a goat. So that's kind of interesting as well. We will get the slay with Kitty Cup Purse. Egg is going to do some work. Pollywoggle is going to slay. And then we are going to still wind up losing this combat. We crack an egg and then slowly Baby Root will eat away our Mad Mim. So a little bit unlucky as far as all of this stuff is starting out here. We do have some bonus gold though to work with. So I think we'll be able to do something fun with that. Probably just pick up a goat, and then I could see going for Spellweaver. I'm going to roll and try to find some other better units here. Evil Queen, definitely something I am interested in. Going to want to pick up that. Not going to want to Falling Stars, because that will kill the Evil Queen now. Which means I'm not super interested in Cindy. I think I roll one more time, potentially find like a Vampire or... Okay, Black Cat plays here instead of Baby Dragon. I think that that's worth going for. And do we want to double support the Black Cat, or do I want to move over the Mad Mim so that everything in the front row is supported? I think I'll go for the dispersed look here. This potentially plays around Falling Stars a little bit better, though Falling Stars definitely annoying, and we can see that this almost worked out, this Black Cat alignment. I think we are still going to... Well, actually... We just barely get a win here. Yeah, but we do get a win nonetheless. So that's nice. Starting to turn some things around. I'm really not sure what the scoring is going to look like for all of this. Do I think that I'm strong enough just off the back of Queen of Hearts that I should pick up a Wish Upon a Star? Do have to feel like the answer to that is no. Though I could do something silly here where I take a Water Wraith plus the Wish Upon a Star. Then I'm setting myself up well for next turn being 4.0. You know what? I like this enough. Let's go for this. And let's pick up a Water Wraith. And I think I like this layout as well. We're playing all evil units and a Queen of Hearts, so it's never going to be terrible for us. And we have the extra gold to be able to justify this Wish Upon a Star as well, but 2 reasonable evil units here. My opponent is Wonder Waddle, though, so they are going to do some gnarly stuff against us as well. So that's a little bit unfortunate. We are still going to be quite big with this Queen, though that is not going to get us the full way there. We'll take 7 damage, but now we are on 4.0, and this is kind of the idea here, is now what can we do with it? Like, is Lightning Dragon going to just be good enough for us? Let's grab a tier 2 treasure to start things off. I might just go Fireball, Lightning Dragon. Definitely somewhat interested in that. I'm not super close to puzzle ruining, and I've already purchased other XP throughout, so I think I will just go Tempo in the Jumping Beans, and then I really am just considering Fireball, Lightning Dragon. Now, I might not need to do that against somebody else at this point in the lobby. If you catch my drift, Wyvern is also towards the bottom here with me. I do also like Lightning Dragon plus Water Wraith, though it does make the Kitty Cup Purse slightly less likely to slay. I think it might still be a good pickup. At which point, I'm kind of thinking, let's just sell Baby Dragon, buy a Golden Chicken, and not cast Fireball for right now. Let's just bank the economy into next turn and hope that Lightning Dragon plus the Jumping Beans are enough of a pickup for now, because I think that they might be. Now, the important thing to remember is that we don't actually need to come in the top 4 or the top 3 of this lobby. There we do see the Kitty Cup Purse got targeted, though it wasn't through any fault of ours there. It just happened, and then we target their water wraith. So that part's nice. We wind up getting some nice combat RNG on this one, and that's going to allow us to take a win here. Only 2 players from this lobby are going to get eliminated, and the reason that that is important is because it could mean let's just chill. Let's just chill out and just play some normal, solid Storybook Brawl, you know? Definitely eyeing up this Princess Peep, because we've got the Mad Mim to go along with it, and could certainly see something like Sporko or Lady of the Lake work out additionally on this board. But I do think I like this, and I don't think I'm going to go for the Frog. It does mean that my Queen is slightly underperforming. We could do something here like Time Flies, though Time Flies works awkward because it's spawning from this Lightning Dragon spot. So maybe I would do something like this, so that way the Time Flies gets to make use of the Mad Mim. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe I just put the Time Flies here. That gives these time to get attacked into. Time. Could also go for Wormroot, just a little bit more stats, continue to play the tempo, and pick up Time Flies. Okay, wasn't exactly what I'd planned to do on this turn, but I do like riding the tempo and just picking that up. There's definitely other ways that I could structure this board that I'm seeing now, but I just don't have the time to do it. It would be Kitty Cup Purse, then Dragon. Oh wow, Dragon got the Slay and Stay because it got the Jack's Jumping Bean, so that's pretty incredible. We're going to have some really good combat. Go Pig? Okay, unlucky. But still a very, very nice combat for us that we do wind up winning against Happiness. So that's good to get some wins, deny them their bonus XP like we were denied before. So this is like the other way to order this board. Kind of silly, but then the Time Flies shows up here. Kitty Cuppers gets to attack. Princess People still fill into this. I'm not sure. I want these. Tier 3 Treasure is good. I'm just going to take Treasure Map. I think it's a little bit high rolly, but then I'm just going to continue to go back and play tempo. And let's see, we could just pick up this Queen of Hearts here. I think I can roll because I'm kind of over Kitty Cup Purse. Same time, will I pick up a Bad Billy? That I'm not sure about. So here I can pick up another Time Flies, another Lightning Dragon. I think I'll just pick up another Lightning Dragon. This definitely hurts the Queen of Hearts. But ultimately I think that this is going to be okay. Wow, they had Ring of Meteors. That absolutely stinks for me. That really, really smarts. Probably just means that I lose here. This does get to trade with something. Then they have another ranged unit. That could have had a decent attack. Oh wait, we win. Wow. Okay, upgraded Queen of Hearts really doing some work for us. Everybody in the lobby has purchased XP, and we really want to find some good tier 5 units. We have the option to swap out the Black Cat with Wombats in Disguise. I actually don't hate that, but it doesn't work with Queen of Hearts. I wouldn't mind upgrading the Lightning Dragon. Yeah, so there's kind of weird stuff going on here, like with this as well. We do something like this. Play the Southern Siren. Probably just backline the Siren. I don't want more XP. I want to buy 5 cost units. Didn't really find any great ones. Let's roll one more time. Alright, I'll take a tier 4 treasure. I'm gonna lock on to Big Pigs. Or tier 6 treasure. I want this treasure right now, though. see what we can get for that. That's just big tempo. I'm just going to take big tempo. Yeah, it's just important to stay strong. We'll see what happens. A little bit of a weird ordering here on everything, but yeah, the plan was just get in there with the large lightning dragon, and spear with Southern Siren I think could do a lot of work for us. We'll see how this all goes. I steal a Robin Wood. That's obviously quite good. This Queen of Hearts not super big, but is still going to find itself a trade. And then we deal some nice damage to Pied Piper here. So yeah, that was kind of the plan. Definitely a little bit silly. I'm going to want to pick up some pigs now. Could even just go for Polywoggle. Could also go for a Wormroot. For some tempo, we're up against this absolutely insane Wonder Waddle right now, though, so I wouldn't mind just finding a little bit more ways to get in some damage. Trying to think if there's a good way to put Robin Wood in on this board, and there's not really 4 things. I'd have to sell 4 things to pick up the Shoulder Fairies alongside the Robin Wood. Robin Wood clearly going to be our best unit, though. And for that, maybe there is something here. Oh, well, now I've convinced myself I'm not even playing Robin Wood. I'm not sure. Kind of panicked. Really tough to puzzle out this board. Wound up doing nothing, but we take out their Hippocampus. If Medusa doesn't hit the Water Wraith, I kind of feel okay about that. Okay. I guess there were a lot of hits that were kind of bad for us in different ways. So yeah. We do get to steal an Amy. Definitely panicked a little bit, going to be honest, but I think that we're actually just going to be okay with Princess Peep plus Amy with the spear. Really just the spear. Don't have to say much more than that. But getting some damage onto the lobby leader, keeping ourselves up at 22. It's just a tempo game. I briefly debated locking on to some time flies at some various points here, but this is fine. We're now in 2nd place, and we beat the lobby leader, so feeling reasonable about our position. Where to go from here? Again, I'm not trying to win this lobby. I'm trying to get, like, 2nd, though this is obviously quite silly. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what I want right now. Sporko, definitely an upgrade over Mad Mim because it works with the spear. So let's just go ahead and grab that. That we know is an upgrade. Black Cat could even be an upgrade just because of how it works with Queen of Hearts. I don't hate it. Let's take a look. And then... oh, we could grab a Lancelot here. I wanted a health potion as well. So now Lancelot gets to attack at the start of the combat, and this gives us a free tier 5 treasure. And great. That's what I was looking for. We're up against the Ghost, which I did not even realize, to be totally honest, and don't want to sell the Ghost short because the Ghost was also playing tempo, just happened to die a little bit sooner than everybody else. But this is going to give us a tier 5 treasure on to level 6, and it looks like we're still strong enough to get through here. Lance is even going to get a double slay, so that's nice. We take out Queen of Hearts, which means that we will get to win this combat as well. So tier 5 treasure, top 4 in the lobby, and ultimately looking pretty good. Monkey's Paw going to be reasonable in the summons and in the Princess Peep of it all. As you can see, that is a unit that we can pick up here. So let's double our support bonuses. Suppose I'm going to move Lance to right there for now, maybe right here. Not super sure where that's going, but I do know this is going in. And you know what? Lance could become a Baba Yaga, could also become an Aeon, could become 3 Big Pigs. There's some interesting options there. I do want to replace this Mad Mim eventually with something else a little bit more synergistic. Let's see if we find Baba Yaga. That would be interesting. Okay, no, we find Big Pigs. I'll throw those in, though, too. And then we do have the option to pick up a River Wish Mermaid, which kind of works well with Lightning Dragon and works okay with Princess Peep. So I'll take it. And then we have the option to pick up Jormungand either right now or next turn. I'm going to lock onto it. Plan is to pick it up next turn here, and I've actually think that we've transitioned from tempo into endgame quite effectively here in a really, really fun way. We're going to be able to take out Cupid, get some slays, Princess P... Oh no, Dragon attacks again, that's right. So Princess P not going to be able to get those slays super easily, but we will still get a pretty easy win here, and won't be a kill, but will be a win. We'll take it. All right, I think I want to feed the Kraken. So let's go ahead and do that. Then let's pick up Jormungand. It does take me off of True Love's Kiss, which is a little bit annoying. But ultimately, I think that this is pretty good for us here. Spear also working well with the Princess P. Would still potentially replace Sporko, but it's fine. I think another Jormungand is our best hit, though I'm not going to turn down a P. There's also just the opportunity to pick up Medusas like everybody's scamming. Oh, this is me. Okay, so this is wrong, but it's the Fates that has this double Medusa board, plus all the Cupids and such. And then Wonderwaddle does also have a Medusa plus summons, which I think we're okay against. Yeah, I think that we're actually doing fine. Let's just pick up another River Wish and roll twice for a 3rd copy. Could go Piggies. Yeah, I think River Wish is the way to go from here, though. Potentially find Horn. Even if we don't, there's still some strong stuff that we're doing. Feel good about having 23 health, but we are about to face up against Wonderwaddle. We just have to hope that our Jormungand is better scam than what they got going on. And they are full summons, which means that we could have potentially hit into an Echo Wood or a Bearstain, but did not. However, we are playing Jormungand against a board of summons, but a backlined Jormungand. So, a little bit awkward on that capacity. Let's see how long it takes to battle through all of these summons. This is going to be a tight one. We don't take that much damage, though. Their backline only represents 9 damage, and we are definitely going to clear their front line. The question is, how much of this Echo Wood are we going to be able to clear? And the answer is we do actually get the win and the kill onto Wonderwaddle. Pretty good start to this tournament here. Not super concerned, and now we are in the finals. You love to see it. Okay, Boomhilda. Interesting. I think I'm very, very much interested right now in picking up a River Wish Mermaid. Though there is something kind of interesting where we could go like this. This is a little bit bigger, which gives it a better opportunity to slay, and then I could pick up Lady of the Lake as my last card here, which supports the Jormungand, and then Princess P is pumping up 2 ranged supports. I like it. Let's go for it. And then let's roll still for River Wish. River Wish or Scam Spell. I'll take Scam Spell on the final turn. We can go Gwen here, right? I don't even know what Hoj Hoj is playing. And by say Gwen, I mean we can dream. And alright, I'll dream into Pan Shadow. If we don't lose, this gives us a reasonable opportunity. I always say play Slay on Pan Shadow, so it gives us a reasonable opportunity to make some interesting stuff happen with the ability to find a River Wish Mermaid. This opponent is massive, though. I wasn't the one winning this lobby. I was just avoiding Hoj, and that is what was making it look like I was strong. But Hoj definitely won this lobby. Take 16, go down to 7, and then now we also see why everyone was scamming. I mean, this can't even work, so we need to replace it with a Medusa. Let's see what this rolls. Maybe it'll be fun. No, it gives us Sky Castle, so we're done here. Yeah, we can see. Let's see if we can even find their comp with this Broken Tracker. But we see a 37. Is that what it was? 37 health. He's going to grow even stronger. But this technically does allow the Lightning Dragon to slay. Oh, Lightning Dragon doesn't need that. It's got the Spear. So Lightning Dragon will slay here. I don't think that's good enough. I'm pretty sure this loses. I'll lock onto Pigomorph. The Lightning Dragon does slay here, though, so that's interesting. I don't think it's going to be enough, but we'll take a look. It actually doesn't slay. They grew their back line even just a little bit more. So, well played, Hoj. We will settle for second there. That is fine. Give you a Gwen emote here, too, now that we have transformed. So, yeah, well played. We're going to take second in our first game, but honestly, especially in a 6-player lobby, I'm pretty sure that's going to be good enough. Well, this week's giveaway word is gold. Each week I use a new code word. That's just to distinguish who's commenting for which week, and the reason I have you guys say a code word, that way I can tell who is interested in the dust and who's just commenting to say hi or that they enjoyed the video, stuff like that. You can definitely do both. Just make sure you include this week's code word. You can also enter as many times as you want per week, once per video. You can go back, leave comments on old videos, just make sure they include this week's word, but there's no limit to how many times you can enter, other than, I guess, the amount of videos that I have. And I've been putting out a bunch of Storybook Brawl videos since last October, so yeah, there are a bunch of opportunities to enter to win. You can go through the backlog and watch some of those, but it's been really fun to receive the comments from you guys, get that level of interaction. You can also come join me on my Discord, which I'm trying to grow right now, just so that I have, one, feedback on my titles and thumbnails and things like that, but I also have some fun ideas for special game modes that I could make work with lobbies of players in the future. So feel free to check that out as well. There is a link to that in the video description, and help me climb on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm getting there slowly but surely, and thank you guys all very much for your support.